Last night, my husband and I went out to dinner. We tried out this place called Oku, O-Ku. It was really good, but whenever we first got there, I was like, do you want to share a bottle of sake? To my husband, and he was like, yeah. And so the server came up and asked us what we wanted to drink, and I told her we would like some waters. And then my husband rattled off the name of this random like sake, and I was like, yeah, we'll take that. And I asked him, and I was like, what, how much was that bottle? And he said it was $19. And I was like, I didn't see a bottle that was $19 on the menu. And then he looked at the bottle price. Yeah, the $19 was for the glass. So I stood up after we had ordered it, and I like ran over to the server because I was like, well, I need to catch her before she rings this in, right? And I caught her, and I was like, hey, we want to like, I didn't want her to think I was cheap, even though I'm not going to pay $120 for a bottle of sake. But I was like, hey, we just need a few more minutes to figure out what kind of sake we want. So just don't bring that in yet. And she was like, yeah, no problem. So when she came over to the table, my husband is over here like, yeah, I wasn't going to pay $120 for one bottle of sake. That's insane. And I'm like, Argh. So then I was asking her, I'm like, hey, what is like your most popular bottle? Because I'm thinking like, okay, it's got to be kind of cheap and it's got to be pretty good. So we ordered that bottle, which was only $35. And she brought it over, and it tasted really good. And then while I was taste testing it, she was like, hey, I just have to ask you. So there's a hostess in the back that's like freaking out because she said that she knows you from the internet. Are you like internet famous or something? And I was like, oh, well, yeah, I have some followers on TikTok. So she probably knows me from there. And she's like, oh, what do you have, like 1 million followers or something? And I was like, no, yes, I have like 2.8 million followers. And she's like, so after she took our order, a server came up and delivered us this appetizer. And I looked at it and I was like, well, did we order this? And she's like, this is a gift from me, my boyfriend, who's the bartender here, and I both really love your TikToks. So I just want you to enjoy this yellowtail appetizer. Here, I took a picture of it. Here it is. I felt like one of those weird people taking a picture of their food, but I felt so spoiled. This was so nice. Then another girl came up, a customer came up and was like, hey, I hate to interrupt, but I really love watching your TikToks. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And my husband's like, holy crap, she's getting recognized everywhere. And then when we were leaving, a couple at the table that was sitting behind us recognized me and was like, hey, we really love your TikToks. I felt like a celebrity.